Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back, Raccas here, and this is the start of a one-season wonder series. We're going to be going to the MLS, we're going to be taking control of the newly founded Minnesota United, see if we can take them to MLS Club Glory in one season. Let's get this started. And the settings, just so you know what we're starting off with, legendary 6-minute halves. And for the preseason tournament, we're going to go for the most money, and that is the North American All-Stars trophy, but I will be simming it all just so we can get to the regular season quicker. Now let's have a look at the squad. Ooh, we've got some dead weight to get rid of. Molino's our top rated player with 74. Then Calvo, Finley, Ramirez, Ibsen. Oh, we've got some dead weight here. Bring on the transfer window as soon as possible, please. I won't bore you too much with all the objectives. You can pause it on screen if you want to look at it yourself, but let's see what they want us to do in the league. Make a run for the playoffs and reach the round of 16 of the US Open Cup. I'm sure we can do that. Because the MLS season starts in March and the first transfer window in this game doesn't open until July, we're going to have to focus mainly on free agents and youth signings to improve the squad. And to do that, we've signed 3 youth scouts. Obviously, Cohen Tremblay, we spent a little bit of money on trying getting some good ones. We're going to keep 1 in Canada, 1 in America, and 1 in England to start off with. If you want to tell me where to send them to, then make sure you do that in the comments below. Anthony Cameron is going to the Great White North of Canada to get as a playmaker. Jordan Wood is going to England to get as a goalkeeper. And Cohen Tremblay is staying in the United States to get as any player he can find. Simming the first game in the North American All-Stars Trophy, Minnesota versus Puebla. And we win 2-0. Cronin and Ibsen. Good start. Second game against Lobos, and let's just face it, that logo is freaking awesome. And it's a 2-2 draw, and it looks like they had an opportunity to win it with a penalty as well. Oh, tight. Third and final game of the groups, Minnesota versus Talares. Mia's unfortunately picked up an injury, but we win 3-1. Ibsen with his second, and Nicholson, the left winger, young left winger, has picked up 2 goals in this game. And unfortunately, we picked up 2 injuries. Mark Burke and Tyrone Mears, 6 weeks and 2 months, so not a good way to start our career. And with both of those injuries being in the fullback position, we are going to need some cover. So I'm going to go for this 22-year-old Fraser Aird, who's got a history in the MLS, used to play for the Vancouver Whitecaps, 5.3 thousand wages when we've got a decent budget. I think this is a good buy. And with he being a 64 rated, he's just underneath Mears, who got injured, and Birch as well. So it's definitely decent cover. In the semi-final of the North American All-Stars Trophy, Nicholson scores on 17 minutes. Vera Cruz are our opponents, and we win on penalties. Fraser Aird making his debut as well. Same team that run out for the semi-final are against Atletico Go! What a name, Atletico Go! And we lose in the final. But it's unfortunate. We still got a decent run out of this pre-season. Now the season starts. I'll fast forward to the first game. And just before the first game of the season, we get another injury. But luckily, Ethan Finley's only out for 3 days, which means he's only going to meet this first game. Got some youth scouted reports as well. Let's have a look, see how good they are. And now the first one from Cohen Tremblay. We're going to go with Wayne Mathis, who I think is actually going to be a fullback. 120k value. And he's got a potential to be 83. Not the best, but he could probably come and help us straight away. Jordan Wood's come back with nothing from England. And Anthony Cameron has not brought out anything really substantial from Canada. And my first game with this Minnesota squad is going to be away at the Portland Timbers. We've got Ramirez and Molino up top, Nicholson and Ibarra on the wings, Ibsen and Cronin holding the midfield with Thiessen, Calvo, Boxall and Aird at the back, and Shuttleworth in goal. One thing I will say, this MLS overlay package looks amazing. FIFA have definitely done a very good job with this one. I just wish the Premier League was a little bit more clear cut like this. The free agent signing, Aird. Can he find it into Ibarra? No, he finds Molino. Molino looking for Nicholson. He hasn't offside. He's right footed though, I forgot. Can he rip it in for Ramirez? He does! Goal! The first goal in my career mode for Minnesota. And it's Ramirez who scores. Nicholson with the whip ball in. And it's 1-0 Minnesota at Portland. Lovely play down here. Nicholson does a spin move. Solzy. Oh, that's a great header for Ramirez. He just wanted it more. Chara, no chance. Cronin into Molino. Guzman's won it back. Plays it straight up to Addy. Chara. The pace now can come into effect for Portland. Chara. Skips past one defender. Gives it to Addy. Valeri's there. Boxall just knocks it off Shuttleworth and mix up in the defending. Gives Portland a corner. Plays it out, looking for Ibarra, too strong a pass. Ibarra gets it round his man. Can we dink it in again for the second of the game? And Biala gets it headed clear. It's a corner. Let's try a short corner. Ibarra. To the back post. Calvo! Heads it just wide and that's half time. To Valeri. Plays it out to Asprilla. Looking for Addy. Addy's clear. Shuttleworth to save it. No, it's 1-1. A great through ball and Addy always had the pace. Leaving one-on-one, he's going to score. Great ball from the substitute Asprilla. And Shuttleworth didn't really stand a chance. Guzman to Asprilla. To Addy. Oh, Addy's first touch takes it in. 2-1. He's had 2 opportunities and scored both of them. First touch was brilliant. His first touch was insane here. Look at this. First touch takes it in between 2 defenders. And Shuttleworth, he's just not good enough. Valeri. Breaking forward. Looks down the line. He's got in Blanco. Blanco, lovely first spin. To Valeri. Back to Blanco. Shuttleworth had to just palm it over. He couldn't risk it. Sneaking under his crossbar. It's dropped to Guzman. What a hit! And Portland have turned it round inside 20 minutes of the second half. And it's 3-1 Portland. But that was a great hit.
That's an awesome goal. You have to say the marking was pretty...
Ball gets whipped in for the corner. And Guzman's on his own. Great strike on the volley. Game's looking stretched. Ibson to Nicholson. Nicholson to Ramirez. Nicholson into the area. Cuts back. Nicholson with the shot. Good goal. 3-2. My voice just cracked. I'm an 8-year-old boy. But no, it's 3-2. Minnesota, we're back in it. We need to make some changes though. Then Laddie, put him up top late on. An opportunity out for Ibarra because he's gone missing as well. And we'll give Schuler an opportunity for Ibson. Then Laddie. Nice little bit of turn there. Plays it in. Now we've got a chance for Cronin to shoot. Blocks by Ridgewell. Oh, he's done well. Into Dan Laddie. First touch. Again shoots just wide. Goal kick. Didn't really make any kind of connection on that. Can we have one more chance? Have I just wasted it? No, now we've wasted it. Guzman, Chara to Valeri. And he's just going to run it out. And that is full time. Well, we deserve to get beaten for the way we started that second half. All started off so brightly for Minnesota, but unfortunately we lost to Portland. It's a learning curve. 3-2 to Portland. These are the players that I'm focusing training on. We've got Dan Laddie, Nicholson, Heath, Omsberg and Lampson. Let me know in the comments down below if you think that is the right way to go. And that is going to do it for this inaugural episode of Minnesota United. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you want to see more, make sure to smash that like button and leave it in the comments below saying we want more Raccas. And let me know about that. If you've got any comments or concerns about this series, leave it in the comments down below as well. Subscribe to the channel, hit that notification button if you want to see more, and you'll get notified every single time a video of mine goes live. I've been Raccas, and I'll see you on the next one. Ta-ra.